Assalamu alaikum. I'm Engineer Hamna Shakil. In this video, we are going to have a look at an example of polar relative system. Polar relative coordinate system. By default, when you invoke the line command, it asks you to specify the first point. So let's enter the first point, that is 2, 1. Press enter. Then it asks you to specify the length and the inclination. So if you can see on the screen, when we keep the cursor horizontal, you can see the inclination is written as 0 degrees. You can see the inclination is increasing. If you move in the downward direction, the inclination will increase in the other direction. So you have 0. If you move in this direction, in the upper direction, you can see the inclination is increasing from 0 to 90 degrees. Similarly, if you go on the other side, you can see it again increasing from 0 to 90 degrees. So by default, AutoCAD asks you about the length and the inclination from the horizontal line. In our example, the length between point number P1 and P2 is 3 and the inclination is 90 degrees. So type the length of the line, that is 3, and now you have to specify the angle. In this case, we are not going to press comma, because when we press comma, this box will disappear and instead AutoCAD will ask you for the y coordinate. So if you want to move from this box to this box here, press tab and then you can specify the angle. So if you want to specify 90 degrees in the anti-clockwise direction, put your cursor above the horizontal line, and if you want to specify it from the other direction, then you will have to type 270 and keep your cursor in the downward direction. So type 90, press enter. Now to specify the third point, the length of the third point is 5.83 and the angle from the horizontal line 30.96, and in the anti-clockwise direction it is 329.04 degrees. So if you want to specify 30.96, you can keep your cursor below the horizontal line, specify the length, that is 5.83, enter tab, and then you can specify the angle. So if you want to specify 30.96, keep your cursor below the inclination line. If you want to specify 329.04, you can keep your cursor above the horizontal line. So let's keep it above the horizontal line and type 329.04. Press enter. Now to specify the first point again, the length is 5 and the angle is 180 degree. So now it doesn't matter if you keep your cursor above or below, in both directions you have 180 degrees. So specify the length, that is 5, press tab and specify the angle, that is 180 degrees. Press enter. So if AutoCAD is in its default setting, this is how you can enter the polar relative coordinates. You can also go to drafting settings. From here you can set the settings to relative and polar format. Click OK. Invoke the line command. Specify the first point, that is 2, 1. Again AutoCAD is asking you for the length and the angle. So for the next point, the length between P2 and P1 is 3. Type 3. And again you can either press tab and move to this next box, or you can press angle bracket key on the keyboard. When you press angle bracket key on the keyboard, then you have to specify the angle in the direction that you have specified in the units. For example, if in units you have set the direction to anti-clockwise direction, you have to specify the angle in anti-clockwise direction. So in anti-clockwise direction, the angle is 90 degrees. Right now my angle units are set in the anti-clockwise direction. So type 90 degrees, press enter. Again specify the length of the line, that is 5.83, and then you have to specify the angle in the anti-clockwise direction. So if you press angle bracket key on the keyboard, you have to specify the angle as per the setting in the units. If you press tab, then you can keep your cursor above or below the horizontal axis and enter the relative angle. So let me type the length as 5.83, and instead of angle bracket, if I press tab, then I can specify the angle in any direction with respect to the horizontal axis. So if I keep my cursor below the horizontal line, I can type the angle as 30.96 instead of 329 degrees. Press enter. For the last point, specify the length. Either press tab or you can press the angle key on the keyboard. Specify the angle, that is 180 degrees. Press enter. If in the drafting settings, the settings are not set to relative and polar system, and you want to enter the coordinates in relative polar system 2, 1. So as the system is not set to relative system, I will have to type @ and then specify the length. In this case, the length is 3. Press angle bracket key on the keyboard and specify the angle. Because we have pressed angle bracket key, we have to specify the angle as per our angle unit setting. So my angle unit setting right now is for the anti-clockwise direction, so I will type 90. For point number 3, again type @, specify the length, that is 5.83. Press angle bracket and specify the angle in the anti-clockwise direction, that is 329.04. To go back to the first point, again type @, specify the length, press angle bracket key on the keyboard and specify the angle. In all these methods, the dynamic input was on. If you turn off the dynamic input, invoke the line command, specify the first point. To specify the second point in polar relative system, type @, specify the length, that is 3. Press angle bracket key and specify the angle. For third point, again press @ key, specify the length, press angle bracket key, specify the angle. To go back to the first point, again type @ distance or the length of the line, angle bracket key on the keyboard and specify the angle. Press enter. To summarize, if the dynamic input is on, by default, to specify the point, you can specify its length, press tab key on the keyboard and specify the angle. In this case, the direction of the angle depends on where you have placed your cursor. So if you place your cursor above the line, it will take the angle in the anti-clockwise direction. If you place your cursor below the line, it will take the angle in the clockwise direction. If you have set dynamic settings to polar and relative, you can type the coordinate by specifying the length, press angle key on the keyboard and specify the angle. In this case, the angle will follow the direction that you have specified in the units. If the drafting setting is not set to polar and relative, you can type @, specify the length, press angle bracket key on the keyboard and specify the relative angle. Again, in this case, the direction of the angle is taken as you have set in the units. And if the dynamic input is off, you can type in the command line @, specify the length, press angle key on the keyboard and specify the relative angle. Again, in this case, the angle will take the direction as you have set in the units.